Look familiar? That's because I think it might be. It looks like the Harbor Freight, which I am not surprised because this is made in China. This is probably also made in China. Not a big deal. These guys were so kind enough to send this out to us. We're gonna do a little unboxing and put it up against the Harbor Freight one. This is, I think, a little more expensive, and I'm just giving my initial impressions. I do like the Harbor Freight colorways better. It's very similar, but potentially very different. So we'll throw that back there and get this unboxed. Let's see how we feel about this, right? Oh, we got some more tape. This, by the way, this is the Milwaukee 48-22-15. I like this because it's just a simple razor blade folder. I've actually been carrying that a lot. Oh, I'll drop a link to that down below in the description, and I'll drop a link to this down below in the description. It's a cordless screwdriver, MLC S6936. Hopefully it came charged a little. That'd be my fault if not. This thing's got some torque. It's not even fully charged, I don't think. And the other one doesn't do that. Maybe because it's brand new. I don't know. It's good so far. Let's pop this open. Oh, it came with bits. That is a plus. Just look at that. Wow. Comes in a bag. Instruction manual. Don't think we're gonna need that, to be honest. Ooh. Is this smaller? I think it is. It's about the same. The grip is more textured. You hear that? The grip is more textured. We'll be using this today. This is fully charged. This may or may not be. There's no light on the bottom, which, I'll be honest, I prefer. The charger is just on the bottom, but you do have a light right there. It shuts off immediately when you let go. And this is a light switch. This is no like subtle press, and it's good. This has some play in it. It feels smaller, but that could just be because there's a bit in there. It's about the same dimensions. The chuck is definitely shorter, for sure. You can kind of see that right there once you line this up. The chuck is maybe a 1/4 inch longer, which it's just a 1/4 inch hex slot right there. Magnetic, feels magnetized. Let's see. Suck it in good. Yeah, it does. Still some play, just like this one. Yeah, they're all gonna have that though. This is an impact driver bit. This is nice though. I do like that little locking mechanism. Let's see, how's this? I don't like these when they're like that. I'd much rather them in the pistol grip position. To be honest, there are times where I will even super glue them, like I super glued this, so it just stays locked in that position. I never really need it in that. That's cool. We're gonna give this a shot today and see how we feel about it. So let's get to that. Overall, first impressions are, I'm impressed. I thought I was gonna not like this. I was just like so intrigued that it was similar to this. I'm like, let's check it out. But you can tell there's totally different design variances. This light, a little bit thicker, like double the length of that. Whatever that may be, wiring, just design, I don't know. Is it brighter? Not sure. Function, fine. That feels a little weird compared to the lock. I will say I do prefer the red better, but that's kind of cool. I'm not against it. 180 RPM, just like that. It's the same thing. We're just gonna see how we like the package better. It's actually, is it thicker in my hand? Maybe it's just the texture of the grip, but I don't know. Oh, I definitely like how this feels in my hand better, to be honest. Harbor Freighty boy. This just does feel smaller. It's definitely lighter because there's no flashlight in the bottom. That's why. I should bust that out. Pop that cap in there. Huh. That would save some weight, and that's probably why it does feel, yeah, it is shorter. It's shorter because of the light. It's about an inch shorter there, or it's about a 1/4 inch shorter here on the bottom, and 1/4 inch shorter here on the top. So that is going to make it feel significantly smaller, to be honest. You can kind of tell it's so light. I don't know if I love that or hate that, but let's check these out and see what we think. Are they the same or not? This is 25 bucks. This is, I think, 18 at Harbor Freight. Yep, it's the same as this thing. How could I forget about this? Also, this is not the same as the Harbor Freight charger. They look different. I can pull it up right here. You can see it's not gonna fit. Two totally different sizes. Might not look like it on camera, but you can kind of tell. Wow, you even got it. These look like they're chromed. These might be stainless. That's cool. Awesome. Let's go check it out. These guys are identical as far as internals go. This feels a little bit more, just a little bit torquier, but it's really whichever you want. And this is also going to come with those extra bits. I don't think this does. Amazon 2-day shipping. Chica. Final thoughts. After using this and having used that for a while now, a few years, this is a few years old, and it finally broke on me. So I'm kind of thankful for it because I like that this is just static now and doesn't twist. I don't ever find myself not using the pistol grip, so that's kind of a moot point to me. I'm probably going to super glue this just so it's a little less shaky. It feels honestly more solid and just premium if it's that way. This, I want to say we did 30 some hose clamps when we tested this out, and it's a few days later, and somewhere between probably 240 to 260 screws, fasteners, if you will. I'm gonna start with this, right? This, if I pick it up, I always gotta find where the thing is. I have to position it. The length on that doesn't help, but you can pick this up the wrong way, and then you gotta twist it around and find it. I just hate the inefficiency of that, whereas this, you pick it up one direction, you're only picking up this way. I'm not picking it up like this, you know what I mean? I'm picking up this, and I know exactly where that trigger is. This has grown on me. I do have a disclaimer to make. This is not the exact, I don't want to call it a clone, but same setup as this. This has a light on the bottom. It's actually kind of annoying. I don't love that. After using this texture, I like this more than the Bauer, and you get all those extra bits and whatnot, and you get the charger, which whatever, it should come with that. It's a little bit more compact. Barely. It's a 1/4 inch on each side, 1/4 inch shorter there, 1/4 inch shorter there, whatever. But what I like is that if you do want this, I was thinking that this was a totally different product Hachika sells. I did take the logos off. It's fine because I'm going to be putting a little bit holder there, magnetic bit holster, which I think will make things a lot easier to have, but I like this. I'm gonna say I actually would prefer this over the Bauer. I like the look of it. I wanted this to be better. I think I wanted this to win. Sorry, Hachika. Yeah, it's just, I'm very passionate. I have an emotional connection with that tool. It's a stupid $20 Harbor Freight tool, but this, I like. I would suggest maybe changing the green and red Christmas colors, but that's just my preference, whatever. If you really want to, spray paint, you know, if you really are feeling it, but who cares? It's a tool, it's green, it's their color. Embrace it, respect it. You got a little vent there too. I could see that potentially being a problem over time, or it's just good for cooling. I don't know if you're using it a lot. I don't think these get that hot. I like the trigger. It is a very similar trigger to this. It is very similar package wise, but all I'm saying is they do have one that's like $6 more and you get bits and whatnot, but it's got a locking chuck right there. Not a chuck, what's a collet? It's got a locking collet, and I like the texture better. This fits in my hand better. It's tinier. I can manipulate it more, and you only have a light right there. No light on the bottom, because I've noticed if I throw this in my tool bag, it'll pop the light on, it'll stay on, and then I don't know how much battery that's killing. This is also heavier too. So that's that for the video. Just wanted to let you guys know. I'm going to drop links below for Hachika's direct version of this and this. And if you do, for some reason, want this one, which I don't think it comes with bits, this is actually not as good of a value, I don't think. Hate to say it. Sorry, Harbor Freight. And this pales in comparison to these. This is going to get returned. I thought I liked it. I don't. I don't. All the way. Pistol grip all the way. What I've noticed too is when I do super glue this, I might actually do it in a manner where this is kind of corked a little bit. Just fits in my hand a little bit better that way, and I can kind of hold it here and let this hang rather than, you could still move things around if you're using your ring finger as the trigger finger. So I'm probably gonna super glue this like in like a wonky way. I just want it to lock like that. It just feels nicer than straight on. Straight on, it's a little bit harder to grasp that way, but once you twist it, this is just a little pro tip. It just almost like fits in my hand better like that, you know, because it's like a handshake, you know. It's almost like instead of holding it straight on or pistol grip, because this, you know, if I'm holding it like that or like that, it's a little bit different. So I think I might even try and break that loose and do it again if it's possible, but I actually think I'm going to super glue this fixed in this position. It's going to look a little weird. I don't care. It's just how I like the tool, so I'm going to do it. That said, hope you guys enjoy your day. Stay safe. Get yourself one of these. I did not get paid to make this video. They did send this out to me, but man, I was about to go buy a few more of these. Not going to do that anymore. I'm going to see if they want to send me their version of this one, the other one. There's two of these, like I was saying, a little bit bigger, same size, same profile, and then put those head to head and see if I like that one better than this even. Also, Project Farm did a video, and I think this actually did better than the Bauer in a lot of the tests. So consider that. Have a good day. Enjoy. And let's get that little thumbnail, right? Little thumbnail. Thumbnail, your boy.